welcome back to my channel, Mommy Quail. So I actually wanted to, I don't know how many videos are out there like this, but I wanted to actually show a little bit of what we received when my son got his surgery on his cochlear implant. So it's pretty overwhelming, and like I feel that maybe just to show you guys like how much a parent gets or how cool this is, it's pretty interesting. So my son ended up born deaf, if you are following me or know anything about me or know me. And what we opted to do was to give him a surgery that would allow him to hear sound, almost like a hearing aid would give, but because he was so profoundly deaf, the hearing aids didn't work. So what they did was they pretty much put a helping aid in his head, a little chip, and that helps send electrodes or sounds of those electrodes to the brain. And so now he can hear, which is pretty flippin' dope if you don't ask me, all right? So what we ended up receiving on the day of activation was the Neptunes that he received, which are activated right now. And I feel like you guys can go ahead and look at one of my videos and know exactly what that is. I've already put up a few on how to change them and how to put them on his head and all that cool stuff. And I will do a video on the review on it and what I feel and things that I've already gone through and stuff like that, and if it's worth it. So it's going to be the next video on the Neptune. But right now I just want to show you. So they gave me 2 huge bags like this, okay? And we picked out of the 3 manufacturers for the cochlear implants. There's Medel, Cochlear, and Advanced Bionics. We went with Advanced Bionics. There's just a few other things that I liked about it. But let me show you everything they got us. It's pretty cool. So in here is like where he will be drying his hearing devices. So one will go in here. They actually gave us 2. So one's the right ear and one's the left. And so you put them in here and you plug it in and it like dries out the hearing aid. So that came in this box, okay? And then as I open, it's just so cool. I just had to share because it's like, I felt like I was on Christmas Day. I mean, you're giving your child hearing, you know. God gave these doctors so much intelligence, you know, and these engineers. So, of course, they come with a bunch of handbooks, which I'm going to be honest, I have not read all of them, but I've read some and I ask a lot of questions and I'm in contact with the rep, but it is hard to read all that and it's kind of scary that you don't. So we got 2 of these. So in each bag is identical, okay? One was the right ear bag and one was the left ear bag. And so this is actually the processor that's not activated yet. On December 13th, we are going to activate it. And so we're going to do a review on that one and how that works versus the Neptune. But we just haven't done that yet. You know, RJ just started hearing, so we don't want to have him so overwhelmed. See, it says R. This is the right ear. This is the right ear that they gave us. So we open this box and it's just so much goodies in here. So these are cables. These cables, they're actually cables that connect to RJ's magnet and to the processor. And I just want to show you, actually, it's really cool. So this is the magnet. Yeah, I'll show you this. It's like the coolest stuff ever. It's so amazing how, there's one open. I don't want to like open everything new. This is the one that's not yet processed. So this is actually really cool. The one that I have on the videos that's called the Neptune is different. This is going to be for him to go to school in. So it'll lay on his head like this and stay really nice and tight. And this helps for him to hear speech better. There's 4 different mics on here that receive the sound, and here's the processor. Now on the Neptune, the processor is clipped on the off the ear, so it's clipped anywhere on, you know, the sleeve or wherever you want. But here it lays right on the head, on the ear, just like a hearing aid. So these are the ones that we're going to actually activate on December 13th. I'm sorry. And these are the cables. So then we have extra cables. So he got 2. He was really lucky. So the Neptune is really awesome because it's waterproof. So it's pretty dope. This, though, how you charge these batteries go to this. It has a little charging port. I mean, the science and the technology behind this is so cool. And so you put them in here, they're chargeable. The Neptune isn't chargeable. We actually have to physically change batteries, and we have a port on in the wall that charges them. He's got special hearing earphones, extra chargers. I mean, it was so cool. These are for these magnets here. So we have extra magnets. And it was really, I will say this, it was very, very nerve-wracking to get this order, because this is the order that he's gonna have for the rest of his life. Okay, so it's pretty interesting. I'm gonna actually go to the next bag, because there's something I wanna show you guys. It's called the Roger system. So this is what connects to my son's head. This has a magnet inside. Here's the magnet. Okay, so this magnet, then there's a cap that goes on top. So you see this black part, there's a cap, and it'll cap on, and this will get stuck on my son's head. And this actually helps to receive the sound. So if I say hello to RJ, this is what's helping him hear instead of the outer ear, which is so cool. Okay, so this is what I'm going to get out the other bag. It's called the Roger Select. I don't know if you want to look in there. And that's really cool, because I can literally put that next to a speaker. I could talk into it like a microphone, and it will go straight to RJ's ears. And so let's say if we're going to the zoo, and the teachers have this as well. I'm going to show you guys it right now. If we go to the zoo and he's running away, you know, and there's so much noise, it's really, it's competing for RJ's hearing. So he's not going to hear everything as clearly as he hears it at home, or if we go to an amusement park. So what's really awesome is that this Roger system, you're able to directly get that sound or that command or whatever you're trying to do with RJ. It goes directly to his ear. And so he's able to hear you at a crisper and clearer sound. And that's what you want, especially in an emergency situation. This is the left ear, but this is where the Roger is. So let me grab it out. So this is the Roger system. So anytime my son is going to be like sleeping over someone's house, I'm going to give this to like my mom or whoever is in charge of him. So you can wrap this around your neck. This is like, honestly, one of the coolest things. This is why I picked Advanced Bionics, because teachers use this, and this is the system that all the schools use, and they already are built in. So you could put it over your head. You know, you can speak into it. You can put it next to a TV or a speaker. And this gets connected to my son's ears automatic. And then what's really cool is it has its own little charging port. I tell you, it's super cool, all this stuff. And then you just go and you put it in here. And then I don't have to buy batteries for this. And this then can be used all of his life, really. And it's really awesome. I can't wait to start trying this. We just really started, he just really started hearing. So it's really exciting, and we are eager to see the next steps and what's really going to help him, and if all these things are really necessary. I wanted to show you guys a little something, because then a little later down the road, I want to, you know, do more videos on reviews and issues that I'm having. And I really want to see how this company does when it comes to customer service and when my warranty's out and all that. So if you are a mom of a cochlear implant child, I would love for you to comment. I would love for you to let me know what manufacturer your child's with. Is it Medell? I'm actually doing a 6-month workshop with Medell right now, even though I'm with Advanced Bionics. So they're very versatile and helpful in any aspect, really. But I would love to know. And if anybody really is overwhelmed with like everything that their audiologist gave them, or, you know, don't know what is for what, you can definitely contact me. And maybe we can like troubleshoot together and see. But I just wanted to show you, like, this was like Christmas in a box for me as a parent. Like my kid couldn't hear, and now he can hear because of what the contents are in this box. And also because of the Neptunes that are not included here, but are on my other videos. And I'm just very grateful that we were at a hospital that allowed us to have 2 separate processors. A lot of hospitals just that you have one, and when one's messed up, you have to wait for the other. We have 2, so we can go ahead and mix and match them when we want. And as we please, we can change them. So it's really amazing. I can't wait to show you guys my next video, which is with this new processor and the review of the Neptune. So that way you guys can kind of see what's happening in a cochlear implant family. Not many people, I mean, I've never met a CI family, and I am now part of the community, and I really want to reach out and see if there's anybody else that maybe we could connect with and meet. So I hope this is pretty interesting and I guess probably educational if you've never seen this kind of stuff. If you have any questions on how this works, or like how someone who was deaf can actually hear, please email me or share or comment or whatever you want to do. That way I can go ahead and explain it to you. It's really, really phenomenal what they can do now with children and kids that don't have everything that other kids normally were born with. So we are very grateful for Advanced Bionics. We're very excited to be a part of their family and be able to allow our child to be able to hear. So thank you so much for checking in on this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and to go ahead and follow us on all of our journeys. You can go ahead and look at our social medias. All my platforms are at mommyquail.com and mommyquail. So you are really easily able to look me up. And I hope you have a wonderful day. May your heart smile.